What is up, guys? It is LegoDude16 here, coming at you with a very special video. This is a really big fleet update on all of my emergency services vehicles. Over the past few weeks, like a couple weeks or so, I have done a few things. I've modified a few of the vehicles, redesigned certain parts of them, and have customized them a little bit more and just redone them just a little bit, made minor changes to them. So we're going to take a closer look at all of these individually, and I do want to apologize in advance for the shakiness of the video because my hand just isn't really all that stable when it comes to holding a camera. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at these now. Move my camera stand aside, which is actually built out of Legos, so I may eventually do something for that, show you guys about that. But anyway, that's not important. So, this is my new police fleet. Nothing new here except for the lighting. The lighting is now solid blue, whereas at first they were blue and red. So now they are all solid blue, and they look more like police vehicles. So I like that. They look a little bit more American now. So that's all of those there. So nothing has really changed with them. And my EMS, my two ambulances, have been changed from the blue and red lighting color scheme to red and white. So these are more American styled, so we will take a look at each of these because there have been minor changes made to them. So the front of this has been redone. The bottom part, I'll set this down, the bottom part here has been redone. I have red lights here, and that is just there for detail. I am not worried about the set number that actually goes to the ladder truck, but that's okay. I just wanted it for detail. So, up here we have a red and white light bar here, and our big light bar here in the back goes all the way across there. That's 6 studs long. And then we have little red lights here on the side. And then back here, I've redone this just a little bit. On the old design, the brake lights were actually right here, but now they are down here. I had to redo that, and it took a while to find the pieces to redo it, but I finally managed to do that. And so these are the red and white back here. So that is just the only little difference that I've done to this. And then this ambulance is pretty much the same, except for a couple of minor things. Before, it had a sloped top and made it look more European, which is the style that Lego was going for, but I never really did care for it. So I decided to lower it and make it a flat roof instead of slanted, and so I've done that, and it actually looks more American now, as you can see, or it does to me. It looks more like one of those box ambulances, kind of like the other one. And then on here there are red lights, and then I modified the sides of them and put these on here, mounted these little pieces here onto the side to give some extra lights. So that has been redone, and then back here we have the red and white lights. So that is it for those, and then moving on to our fire department fleet. We'll start with the rescue truck here first, and got red lights here, and we have red lights up here, and then I put red rotators back here, and they're raised by a half of a, or 1/3 of a brick rather. And then down there are your brake lights, which were there in the other model there. And then the fire engine has red lights down here and red lights up here. and they kind of blend in, so I may eventually raise them just a little bit. And then back here we have red lights here. So on each side there, you can't really see it because of the ladder, but yeah, it's there. So that is the engine. Now onto our aerial. Down here, starting from the front, I'm going to set this down again. And here you see we have our red lights here. And there's the little round smooth ones. And then up here we have red lights on the side. And then when we come back here, we have our red rotators and some red flashing lights down here. So that is the new aerial design. And then with a tiller here, I really need to redo this tiller. I mean, I need to get a windshield or something for it because it just looks kind of blocky. But anyway, these are red here on the front. And then the old design actually had headlights that went all the way across here, and then you had the grill in the middle. But I decided to take those out and put some red lights there on the front. Just add some more lights to it, really. And then up here we have our red lights and air horn. And then I actually shortened this by like 2 studs. It was really, really long and kind of bulky, so I redid it just a little bit. But you can't really tell. So then back here I just added our rotators, and then everything back here is still the same. So that is it for the tiller. And then this vehicle here I'm going to do a separate review on in the future. This is my newest addition to my city. This is my Chiefs car, which of course came from the Chiefs car set that LEGO released in 2013. And I just didn't like the SUV look to it. I mean, it was not really all that good. So I extended it out just a little bit and made some minor customization to it. Of course, you have red lights up here. And then I actually extended the hood out by 1 because originally, in the original build, the windscreen came in line with the side view mirrors, but now they're up here an extra stud. And then down in here you'll see that I have red lights on each side, and then there's a little ram bar there, and then you have a little bit of space back there. And then this of course is got a trunk on it now instead of being flat. So that's pretty much it. But like I say, I'll do a individual review on that in the future. This, moving on, is our little quick response fire bike. They actually do have these in real life, but you've got red lights on the front and your little red light stick there. So that is the only changes to that. And I don't know, it looks like it might fall over. So onto our fireboat. I added our red rotator lights up here, and then some little side pieces here for lights. So then nothing different about that other than the lighting. And then our boat, of course, is just had a little rotator put on the front, little strobe light there, and we have flashing red lights here, and I added a little searchlight. So that is it. This is my new fleet of emergency vehicles. Let me know what you guys think about them in the comments below. Be sure to become a subscriber to my channel if you have not done so already. And as always, thanks for watching, and be sure to keep an eye out for future videos.